I emailed some of the top universities in the US asking for an application fee waiver, and this is what they said. Those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Saloni and I am a biomedical engineer in California, the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, very cool stuff. A while ago, I graduated from Cornell University, one of the big 8 Ivy League colleges. And in today's video, we're gonna go over application fee waivers because guess what? I know that many of you want to apply to a ton of universities, but this is not free. Each application costs anywhere between $50 to $70. And if you apply to 10, 20 universities, that is easily a couple $1,000s that you're spending just in the application process alone. So if there's any way where you can save money, I want to help you guys through that process. Now, the first thing I want to mention is there is a process in which you need to apply for application fee waivers, but there is a consequence related to that as well. If you do apply for the application fee waiver, it lets the college know that you are in need of financial aid, or basically you are sort of a financially dependent student who is not able to afford that application fee. It also puts a doubt in their mind that if you are unable to afford a $50 or $70 application fee, how are you going to afford that big thousands of dollars tuition fee if you were to be accepted? So it definitely puts you in the back seat, especially for need-aware colleges. Now, need-aware colleges, a quick glimpse, are those colleges that take your financial need into consideration while making a decision whether they should accept you or reject you. If you're applying to need-blind universities, on the other hand, they don't care what your financial need looks like. They will basically turn a blind eye, as the name suggests, need blind. So just keep that in mind and take this with a grain of salt. So let's start with the process. Applying for the application fee waiver is very simple. You need to do it in one of two ways. If the college is on Common App, the process is extremely simple. There is an entire section on Common App which is dedicated to just asking the student if they qualify for a Common App fee waiver. If you qualify under one of those conditions, you select yes. And if you select yes, they ask you to digitally sign, acknowledging that you're not falsifying any information. And after that, when you submit your application to any university through Common App, you don't have to pay any fee. It bypasses the entire payment portal and you're directly able to submit your application. But this is not all, and it's not as easy as it sounds. If you select yes to that common application fee waiver, your school counselor then gets a notification to attest to the fact that you are indeed a financially needy student. So if you're selecting yes to this question, make sure you talk to your school counselor and let them know that this is what you're selecting so they can do the appropriate needful on their end. If they forget to select yes, or if they forget to match up the same answers as yours, it can create big discrepancies and possibly lead to unfavorable results in your college applications. We do not want that. The second scenario is what happens if the college is not on Common App? Well, the process in that case is very simple. When I emailed these universities, most of them said, in Common App, you can directly apply for the fee waiver. In other cases, they gave me a code. So if they give you a code, you can simply plug in that code, and when it's time for you to apply, it will bypass that payment gateway. Now, not all universities give out application fee waiver codes. Some of them do. So keep that in mind. And those that are not on Common App, you will need to email them to ask them for a code. Now, I'm going to give you an email template, show you what exactly you need to write when you're emailing these universities. It's sort of a rough template, and I would want you to customize this according to your need, because the goal is not to have one template that's used by thousands of students. Rather, explain your situation and genuinely ask for the code. Please don't use this if you're actually not in need, because it really does, make other students suffer, and not everyone will be able to get it. With that out of the way, there are also some universities in the US that have a $0 application fee, and I want to talk about those as well. The first three I'm going to highlight is Southwestern University, Denison University, and Tulane University. All three of these have a $0 application fee, which means that you can simply apply. You don't even have to ask for a fee waiver because there's no fee to apply at all. Now, why do these universities do such a thing in the first place? Because they want to make the entire application process more affordable and accessible to a large population of students. So these are some of the ones that you can check out. For my grad students, I have Northeastern and Boston universities, both which are located in the Massachusetts Cambridge area near Harvard University. Grad programs are free to apply, so check those out as well. 3 more for undergrad: Loyola College, University of Clarkson located in upstate New York, and St. Louis University, all are zero application as well. And a special mention to the University of Dayton, because in addition to being zero application, the university itself offers an up to $30,000 per year scholarship for international students, which is a huge help and financial consideration. Now, another thing I want you guys to consider is, just because you ask your university for an application fee waiver right now, and let's say you want to apply next year, it doesn't mean that next year the same rules will apply. So just remember that every time you ask, they are answering for this academic cycle and year only. The rules may change next year, where the application fee waiver may not exist. They may remove it altogether. They may decide to increase or decrease their application fee as well. So by following all of these strategies, you can definitely save some money. But it is also important that you apply to universities in the right way. And the best place to do that is through the Ivy League 101 course, where you have everything you need, all the way from college shortlisting to essay writing, activity writing, all in one place. So that way you're not spending time how to work on applications, rather you are actually doing the work that's needed. This helps you maximize your chances of getting admitted into a good university with a high scholarship. There is an entire step-by-step walkthrough of how Common App works, how financial aid works, what is the application form, how do you fill it, so you don't make any mistakes. So definitely check out the Ivy League 101 course. The link is going to be in the description below.